Ever feel like you're juggling a million tasks, ideas swirling in your head like a digital tornado, and you just desperately need a way to bring order to the chaos? You're not alone. Project management, whether it's for a massive team or just your personal life, can feel overwhelming. And that's where tools like Trello come in, those visually appealing boards with their drag-and-drop cards that make even the most complex projects feel manageable. But what if you're already deeply embedded in the Google ecosystem? You're using Gmail, Google Calendar, Google Drive, maybe even Google Workspace for your business. It's natural to wonder, does Google offer something similar to Trello? A seamless, integrated solution that keeps your projects on track without having to jump between different platforms? That's the question we're diving into today. We're going to explore the landscape of Google's offerings and see if there's a true Trello alternative hiding in plain sight, or if you need to look elsewhere to satisfy that visual, card-based project management craving. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's quickly recap what makes Trello so popular. At its heart, Trello is built around the Kanban method, a visual system for managing workflow. Think of it as a digital whiteboard divided into columns, typically representing different stages of a project: to do, doing, and done, for example. Within these columns are cards, which represent individual tasks. These cards can hold a wealth of information: descriptions, due dates, assigned team members, checklists, attachments, and more. The beauty of Trello lies in its simplicity and flexibility. You can easily drag and drop cards between columns as tasks progress, providing a clear visual overview of your project's status. Its collaborative features also make it a fantastic tool for teams to work together seamlessly. So, with that in mind, does Google have a direct, one-to-one equivalent of Trello? The short answer is not exactly. You won't find a product-branded Google Boards or something overtly similar with the exact same feature set and visual layout. However, that doesn't mean Google leaves you high and dry when it comes to project management. Instead, they offer a suite of tools that, when used strategically, can provide similar functionalities and even offer unique advantages through their deep integration with the Google ecosystem. Let's explore some of the key contenders and how they stack up against Trello. First up, we have Google Tasks. Now, on the surface, Google Tasks might seem too simple to be considered a Trello alternative. It's typically accessed within Gmail, Google Calendar, or as a standalone app, and it focuses on creating straightforward to-do lists. You can add tasks, set due dates and reminders, and create subtasks. While it lacks the visual board structure of Trello, its tight integration with Gmail is a significant advantage for many users. Imagine effortlessly turning an email into a task with a single click, ensuring important action items don't get lost in your inbox. Furthermore, its seamless synchronization across your Google account means your tasks are always accessible, whether you're on your computer, phone, or tablet. While Google Tasks excels at individual task management and simple lists, it falls short when it comes to visual workflow management and team collaboration in the same way Trello does. You don't have the drag-and-drop functionality for moving tasks through different stages, and its collaboration features are limited compared to Trello's board-level sharing and assignment capabilities. Next, let's consider Google Keep. Often thought of as a digital notebook for jotting down quick notes, ideas, and reminders, Google Keep might surprise you with its potential for lightweight task management. You can create notes that function somewhat like cards, adding titles, descriptions, and even color-coding them for visual organization. You can also set reminders and collaborate on notes with others. While Keep offers a more visual approach than Google Tasks with its card-like interface, it still lacks the structured column-based workflow that defines Trello. Moving items between stages isn't as intuitive, and project management features like due dates, assignees, and attachments are less robust. However, for brainstorming sessions, simple task lists, and collaborative note-taking, Google Keep can be a surprisingly effective and integrated option. Now, let's move on to a more robust contender, Google Sheets. Yes, you heard that right. While primarily a spreadsheet program, Google Sheets' flexibility allows you to create surprisingly effective Kanban-style boards. By dedicating columns to different stages of your workflow and using rows to represent tasks, you can mimic the basic structure of a Trello board. You can use color coding, conditional formatting, and data validation to add visual cues and structure to your cards. Furthermore, Google Sheets' powerful collaboration features allow multiple team members to work on the board simultaneously, adding comments and making updates in real time. The beauty of using Google Sheets as a Trello alternative lies in its customizability and its integration with the broader Google Workspace suite. You can easily link data from other Google services, create charts and reports based on your project data, and leverage the power of formulas and scripting to automate certain aspects of your workflow. However, setting up and maintaining a sophisticated Kanban board in Google Sheets requires more manual effort than using a dedicated project management tool like Trello. The drag-and-drop simplicity isn't inherently there, although you can achieve similar functionality with some clever workarounds. Another important piece of the Google puzzle is Google Calendar. While not directly a task or project management tool, Google Calendar plays a crucial role in keeping projects on schedule. You can create events for deadlines, milestones, and meetings, and share calendars with your team to ensure everyone is aware of important dates. Integrating Google Calendar with Google Tasks can provide a more holistic view of your workload, allowing you to see both your scheduled events and your to-do items in one place. While it doesn't offer the visual workflow management of Trello, Google Calendar is an indispensable tool for time-based project planning and coordination within the Google ecosystem. Now, let's talk about a more direct, albeit perhaps less obvious, contender, Google Workspace apps with integrations. While Google doesn't have a standalone Google Boards app, many third-party project management tools, including some that closely resemble Trello, offer seamless integrations with Google Workspace. This means you can connect your existing Google account, access files from Google Drive directly within the project management tool, and even integrate with Google Calendar and Gmail. This approach allows you to leverage the best of both worlds: the specialized project management features of a Trello-like tool and the deep integration with the Google ecosystem you already rely on. Popular examples of such tools include Asana, Monday.com, and even Trello itself, all of which offer robust integrations with Google Workspace. While this isn't a direct Google alternative, it's a practical solution for teams heavily invested in the Google ecosystem who still desire a dedicated visual project management platform. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.